welcome to the Food Travelers TV.
Good morning. Today, 1st of December, we have a special program about cultural information on touch.
Yes, Jenny, in this program we will connect with two correspondents of Slovenia and Russia, that they will explain us their activities of culture related with handshake and their favorite plate of food too.
First of all, we are going to explain how the Catalans are greeted. The Catalonian people, when they meet, usually the people kiss each other, each kiss in one cheek. Only the boys, when they meet another boys, they handshake their hands. Sometimes when you don't see a person since long time ago, you can hug each other.
In Catalonia, there are lots of festivities and lots of them are related with touching. For example, sardanes, castellers, gegants and trabucaires. But now you are thinking, what are all of these things? Sardana is a popular Catalan dance considered the national dance of Catalonia. That it's a collective dance that dances men and a woman touching hands forming a circle and touching with the feet the compass of the music touching by the cobla. The castellers is a construction of several floors formed by people, obviously the castellers, that slide that one of the shoulders and then the other with the aim of growing into the rhythm of the song of the gralla. It's a Catalan patrimony. The giants are figures of large festivity imagery that represent mostly kings, nobles or characters with traditional clothing. With it we made cercaviles, plantadas de gegants. It's very popular here. A trabucaire is a person armed with a trabuc that is a portable firearm, a short cannon, and a white bell-shaped mouth, the typical trumpum.
In Catalonia, there are some dishes made using hands. For example, panellet, pan tomàquet, crema catalana, escalivada, and esqueixada, among others. The panellets are small and round pies made with dog sugar, eggs yolks, and almonds. Pan tomàquet is a typical recipe of Catalan and Balearic cuisine. It consists of a sliced bread crushed with a half tomato and marinated with olive oil and salt. These two dishes are eaten with hands. The crema catalana is a typical and traditional dessert from Catalonia. It's made with milk, eggs, and sugar, this sugar is usually presented with a layer of burnt sugar on top. The escalivada is a traditional dish of Catalonia with peppers, eggplants, onions, and some roasted potatoes or salt cod. The esqueixada is a salad made from the salted and sliced cod, accompanied by olive, and various vegetables ingredients like tomatoes, onions, peppers, and olives.
That's fantastic. And wow, Chenia, do you remember when we connected with Mari Carmen, the Chinese correspondent?
Oh yes, I remember.
Yes, that culture is very different as us. They, to say hello, shake hands and bow their hands a little, like this. Then it also customary to bow, that is an inherent custom. They basically eat rice and soap, but they eat a strange animal too, like snakes and scorpions, eggs. They make lots of festivities, and some of them are related by hand. The Chinese New Year, that it's different, like here, when they celebrate this celebration, is here January or February or this month. And other important celebrity is the Chinese Lanterns Festival.
Wow. It's very interesting.
Yes.
Now we connect with Jordina from Slovenia.
Hi, Jordina.
Hi Chenia, hi Pau. Now I'm in Komen, Slovenia, and now I'm gonna talk about some of Slovene habits and traditions and their culture. About their habits, when Slovenes meet someone that they don't know, they greet handshaking their hands and they make a welcoming smile. It is customary to maintain eye contact during the greeting process. When Slovens meet with close friends or family, they usually kiss twice on the cheek. One curious thing is that the Slovens only use their first name when they are with family or with close friends, but then when they are with other people, people call women saying gospa, that means madam, and for boys they say gospodiano, that means miss, or gospos, that means sir, because if they call them with the first name, it is considered rude and presumptuous. About the presents, they exchange them between friends and family on Christmas and birthdays. Members of the Orthodox Church may also celebrate their name's day, that here we call it San, and people give them presents. When they are invited to dinner at a Sloven's house, they have to bring some details, for example, a bottle of wine for the hosts and flowers to the hosts. And one thing they say is that the price of the presents doesn't matter, so when they receive one present, they open them immediately. When they go to dinner at a Sloven's house, they don't only need to bring some details. They have to arrive at time to demonstrate their respect to the hosts. They have to dress conservatively, and they have to wait to be offered some form of refreshments, and even if they haven't been specifically invited to a meal. It's common for the hosts to accompany the guests to their car when they leave. Finally, all the important cities in Slovenia have a big cultural offer of art, music, theater and dance, because in Slovenia the culture have a big meaning, both historical and social. In thanks of the common language, the Slovenian, Slovens formed a nation that continues expanding. During centuries, the language and the culture have replaced the lack of a known state and the own political institutions. Now, Slovenia is the only country in the world that has, like a festive day, the Day of the Culture. Jordina Diaz, The Four Travelers, Slovenia.
That's interesting.
Thanks, Jordina.
Now we connect with Anna Olivas from Russia. Hi Anna!
Hello, Pawanchania! I'm here in Moscow, Russia, and I'm going to tell you the traditions of this place. First of all, the Russian greets can be different. It depends on the person. When they don't know who is the person, they don't greet. Some people think that the Russians are cold and serious, but it isn't true, because when they know who is the person, they are receptive, lovely, and talkative. With the family and friends, they greet until 6 kisses. It doesn't matter if it's a boy and boy, or girl and girl. About the presents, it's very important to congratulate the Russians on holidays and buy something like chocolates or flowers. When you visit a house, it's normally to buy something. In the first visit, you have to buy flowers for the housekeeper. But in other chance, you can buy chocolates, cakes, wine, or tea. And you have to eat it in the same visit. At the same time, when you enter a house, you have to take off your shoes and put on your slippers, because if you don't do it, you will get dirty the house. On the other hand, when you visit a house, the housekeeper should offer you tea or coffee. Also, there are other holidays, like the 23rd of February, when they celebrate the Defense Day of the Homeland, is when all the women have to buy to all the men presents. Backwards, the 8th of March is when all the men have to buy to all the women presents. On the other hand, the 9th of May is when they celebrate the Second Mundial War, and they celebrate it with spectacles, military parades. Also, the 12th of June is when they celebrate the International Day of Russia. And the 14th of February is when they celebrate the Valentine's Day. Another important holiday is the birthday of someone, when the guests are those who invite the birthday girl or boy, and not vice versa. About the superstitions, they have a lot. Whistling on this place means not having respect or being part of the low social class. Before going on a trip, they sit down and they start praying. Also, when someone gets a victory or a prize, they have to spit 3 times over the left shoulder and then have to touch wood 3 times, because they think that if they don't do it, they will have a misfortune. On the other hand, they have many popular food. The most famous dish is the Oliver salad. It is made with potatoes, carrots, eggs, chicken, mayonnaise, peas, and cucumbers. Another popular dish is the caviar, that it is served on a plate with slices of bread spread with butter and pieces of lemon. About the drink, the most popular are the tea and the vodka. Finally, the desserts. The most famous dessert is the pound cake. It is made from cottage, cheese, dough, and fried in vegetable oil covered in sugar or chocolate. Finally, the Tula gingerbread. It is made with ginger and bread, and it is popular from the city of Tula of Russia, and it is popular to eat it on Christmas. And Olivas for travelers, Moscow, Russia.
How cool is everything?
Good evening and thanks, Anna.
See you tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Jenny Fabregat.
Offer it up.
The
The
First
First Travelers.